Theorem 7.2, Converse of Pythagorean Theorem. If the square of the length of the longest side of a triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the lengths of the other two sides, then the triangle is a right triangle. We use this theorem to see if three sides make a right triangle. Another way to state it is if c squared equals a squared plus b squared, then it is a right triangle. Let's look at some examples. Example 1a. Tell whether the given triangle is a right triangle. So we're going to let C represent the length of the longest side. Of course, if it is a right triangle, the longest side will be the hypotenuse, and the C represents the hypotenuse in this equation. Check to see whether the sides satisfy the equation C squared equals A squared plus B squared. So if we substitute the numbers into this equation, we get 51 squared. Does it equal 24 squared plus 46 squared? Again, the longest side over here in the C position, the other two on the other side of the equation. So we go ahead and square everything, and we come up with this, 2601 on the left side. 24 squared is 576, and 46 squared is 2116. So we'll go ahead and simplify this right side by adding those two numbers. And we can see the two sides do not come out equal. So this triangle is not a right triangle. Let's look at example 1b. Example 1b, again, tell whether the given triangle is a right triangle. So we'll still set up Pythagorean's theorem here. You can see that the biggest side in this triangle is 25. So if it is a right triangle, that would have to be the hypotenuse. So that will be in the C position. And so we set it up here. Here's our C squared, 25 squared. Does it equal the other two sides, the sum of the other two sides squared? Biggest side, other two sides on the side. So square everything. We get this. Go ahead and simplify the right side. Add those two numbers. And we can see both sides do come out equal. So the triangle is a right triangle. That's all you have to do to check to see if three sides make a right triangle. We're going to set up C squared. Does it equal A squared plus B squared? And remember, the C squared, the one that's all by itself, has to be the biggest side. Go ahead and try the practice problems.